2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
It's the 10 crack commandments. Wow. Man can't tell me nothing about this cola. Can't tell me nothing about this crack, this weed, and my hustling niggas. Niggas on the corner, I ain't forget you niggas. My triple B niggas.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I've been in this game for years. It made me an animal. There's rules to this shit. I wrote me a manual, step-by-step booklet for you to get your game on track. Not your wig push back. Rule number uno. Never let no one know how much dough you hold. Cause you know the jealousy, especially if that man fucked up. Get your ass stuck up. Number 2.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, motherfucking J Wonders. Alright, so I got a couple good things to talk about today. You know, I'll be getting straight into it. Remember, again, when I make these videos, I am touching on the hidden. What do I mean by that? I am touching on the hidden. I'm always touching on the hidden. Well, what are you talking about hidden? I'm talking about there's a certain level of things that play a role on why you experience what you experience. And it's hidden, meaning you may not have the answer to see how things work in the background. You only see what's happening in the light, right? What do I mean, what's happening in the light? You gotta understand, you know, this world that we live in, called planet Earth, is a place of duality. There's light, and there's dark. There's day, there's nighttime. There's the shadow, right? This is the light side, and then this is the shadow side. This is the light side, this is the shadow side. So you gotta understand life works like that. And when you understand certain principles, meaning what? Universal principles, and you actually apply them in your daily living, because you start to understand it, you can operate from these perspectives. And someone, you know, I had a conversation with you know, my cousin, you know, the other yesterday, and he was like, well, how do you know you know, if one person's philosophy is wrong or right, and then what happens if they think another philosophy is wrong or right? I'm like, well, there's certain principles, which I'm about to mention, that I believe override this matrix we are in, right? Let's call it that. This experience we are in, let's call it that. And there's certain principles that override the whole thing, that no matter where you go, what you do, how you look at life, if you project these principles into your life on purpose with everything, it affects everything and every philosophy, and every philosophy has to almost kind of go through this layer in order for it to be, I guess, in a way, righteous, or a very positive perspective to look at it. And what do I mean by that? Some examples is like forgiveness, right? If you touch on any spiritual practice out there, every spiritual practice will touch on the idea of forgiveness. If you look at another thing, every spiritual practice, no matter if they're Muslim, Christianity, Buddhism, this, that, the third, they practice on, say, love, you know, love. Go to any practice, you'll see that everywhere. Another thing, the mind. Okay, you go to any practice, they will all tell you, guard your mind. Develop your mind. What's another one? A key one, which is what I'm about to touch on, is this: the concept of your heart, the concept of your subconscious mind, the concept of your conscious mind, the concept of the mind, the will, the heart, the subconscious, and then the biggest one, the ego. Now, one of the hardest things to do as a male in order to be attractive is you have to develop an ego.